Just, like, just. Just in its flag. Boom, boom, beat-em, bum, 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 boom, beat-em, bum, 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 boom, beat-em, bum, 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 boom, beat-em, bum, 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 bum. This is Usher, boom, boom, beat-em, bum, bum, bum.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get first crack at it today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The give from the gun. Nice move to keep running. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield, it's Reese. Finds his tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to...
Turning it on! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Here comes the heat. Right on the money. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll pull it down. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way he's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, looking for a man. Buys a little time with his feet. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Reese. Trying to pull his way out. Touchdown, Penn State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
no doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wade. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Syracuse right back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how this defense, man. That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Back to throw, it's Reese. Got his man on the right. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wide out.
Why are you backpedaling into... Oh, hell no.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Moving away from pressure. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass. And then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket. And then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a 1st down, new set of downs for the offense.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place. There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's caught. It's Wade across the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. He leaves it with his back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Back to throw, it's Reese. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A first down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Going for 6.
He put the guys in a wide out same stuff below.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, and you look for the big fellas down here in the red zone. You want to run the football, you want to be physical, and then you play action, and you got the big target. Throw it up to him. He does the rest with the soft hands and getting the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Buying some time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of With the catch, it's Wade. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Wade. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. The 40. The 30. The 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking downfield, it's Reese. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. They make the stop. But man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Wade. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early.
Oh, he's got some space.
Move! What are you doing? Move out the way.
Pick up a 4. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tight end now in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Hits the afterburners. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Syracuse right back at him. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he makes the extra point. They've got into a two-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the third quarter.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Reese. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. They send the tight end in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There's no way you do not just come down and look at the guy.
They're set up with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
and the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working the middle.
I can't.
Defense is there
I
to make
can't
the
do
stop, but he's got the
Oh
first
my
down, and they'll have it first and
It's
goal at the 6.
idiot. And look.
The Nittany Lions are on the move. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
The run up the middle, trying to power to
Oh,
the
he's
goal
on the-
line.
Oh my
Big
God,
fortuitous
you
turn of
lucky
events to keep possession
bum.
of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Here's the pressure. And he'll step into the end zone.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corral, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Alabama is in serious
What are you doing?
now, and by in trouble, I mean,
I can't
this could get uglier than a bad problem. They're trailing by 14 to LSU.
Oh, we are holding hands.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw. It's Reese. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Why? Why are you doing this?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe.
Encroachment defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down.
It's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Looking down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. He was so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for the end zone.
No!
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
I did not listen.
Dropping back, it's Hicks. Trying to get rid of it quickly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. And back to the air on 2nd down.
Go up, David, go up.
Unloads to the wideout.
This nigga does not listen. Go
Would have
up.
been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pulls it in. It's Wade. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Just keep slinging it.
You're not going to run your route? So...
He just threw it away, and the last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Touchdown, to grab in the end zone for the score.
Syracuse, number 19, with the carry.
Looking for the two-point try. He wants to throw it. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Holds and fires complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you.
Taking it the other way. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Reese. Quickly complete. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Wade. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Skips away from pressure. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He wants to change this route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Cuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It was.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
Penn State 59, Syracuse 36.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's Lane. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far. But this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss. But you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them. Because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David.
On further or create a great good. Maybe just got that games to get Go. It's the head ranking of this.
Scarlet Knights will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Going with the ground game left. There he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's out. This time it's complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's White. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
I know that was was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket.
He's got a big play. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown iron. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker, turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barney. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bring in the heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball.
Oh, yeah, he got that.
Intercept, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to
You can have to win. My team's not against this.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first.
Off of this game.